A 44 amp auto mag model 180. Did I get it right? Yeah. What, you don't have the answers?
Oh, yeah, that's what I want to be.
He's got a resident.
Hello, my son.
Huh. Are you ready to start this off?
I noticed I've been here almost a half hour, and you've only sworn once. That's pretty good. Are we going for a record?
This is obnoxious as it comes.
And if you hit it multiple times, it starts over.
What do you mean?
Hit it.
Hey everyone, and welcome back. Today is a special episode because it's a chance for me to make up for a horrible showing in our last trivia contest. So
I wouldn't say it was horrible.
it was pretty bad. I only got like, I don't know, 3 or 4 points, and you pretty much knew everything. So I'm going to try to do my best. I'm going to really focus and just give it a go.
Okay, and I'm going to try my best to not let you do that.
Well, we knew he would, right?
So you want to introduce our guest voice of God?
Well, Chris Miles, off camera, is going to be asking us questions, and then we're going to buzz in. So we have different buzzers, but similar to last time where they make noises. This is mine.
This is mine. And so if we do this, it's not that we have something wrong with our necks. We're just looking at
No, we're
Chris.
just looking at Chris, yeah. And make sure to watch and listen to New on Music Row Fridays.
Yeah, New on Music Row. It's a great show.
It's
I
a
love
great
it.
show.
I love that show.
I mean, I'm in the industry, and yet I have learned about new people just by listening to his show. Like seriously.
Not only that, but there's other stuff you learn from Chris too on this show. Not just about new artists, and you were a guest on the
I
show
was
not too
a
long
guest.
ago.
Yeah, I sang for the first time. Haven't sung since November.
Yeah.
My vocal coach was like, "It's been 2 sessions."
Chris said he's going to have me on as soon as my song hits the radio. I kissed her on the lips and left her behind for you.
I knew he was going to say stuff like that. Okay, Chris, let's get it going into Ultimate Trivia Part 2, Andrew's Comeback.
The Comeback Kid.
It's such a long title.
It is a long title. And it'll be a long day before you
All
beat
right.
me.
Shh, you have to focus.
Focus, Daniel, son.
What was President John F. Kennedy's middle name?
Fitzgerald.
That is correct. The parents of which rock and roll superstar were called Vernon and Gladys?
You saw me hit this.
You hit it first. I'll give you a chance.
No, it's okay.
No, you hit it first.
It didn't go off.
No, but you did.
We know the rules. It didn't go off.
No, you did it first. I heard the tap.
Gladys Knight?
You really should have known this.
I should have.
Absolutely.
He always says this. This is
If
what
your-
makes it so
If
worse.
your mom is watching this, she's going to be greatly disappointed. And why would you think that?
I don't know.
Thank you very much.
Oh, it's Elvis?
That's right.
I
Vernon
never
and
knew
Gladys.
who Elvis's parents are.
You think it was just another Elvis? His dad
Well, it
was
could be
named
any
Elvis?
name. It could be any name.
No, they're very.
Okay, let's move on to
Okay.
the next question.
They were very well known. That's
for
what
the
I
love of
meant.
God.
Especially his mom. He talked about his
Okay.
mom all the
All
time.
right,
Bought her
all
a
right.
house in Memphis,
Okay.
Graceland.
I heard Gladys. I went Gladys Knight.
That wasn't a bad guess, though. It was
Well,
not a
name
bad
him after
guess.
yourself, right? If I had a kid, it's probably Andrew Jr.
Okay.
In the movie Young Frankenstein, who played the role of the old blind man who invited the monster into his cottage?
Sorry.
It's okay.
Just passed away.
Oh, Hackman.
Gene Hackman.
Yeah. He did
It
just
was
pass
great. And
away.
that, by the way,
Wait, but
folks,
he plays the
blind
scientist.
guy. No, he played the blind guy. That was Gene Wilder. He played the blind guy that gives him a cigar and he lights his thumb on fire.
Oh my God.
And by the way, that according to Mel Brooks, 85% of that scene was improvised.
Was it really?
Most of it was improvised by Gene Hackman, of all people.
Okay.
Yeah, and I think you could look at
Was he the Remember the Titans guy?
the who?
Remember the not Remember the Titans, the Replacements?
Yeah,
That football.
He was the
okay,
coach.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I don't think he took a credit for that in the movie, by the way.
Got it.
If you watch the credits, I don't believe Gene Hackman
He
even
just
took the
did
credit.
a cameo.
It was
yeah.
they asked him to do this short little thing, and he made most of it up, and it was hilarious. What's the last line? That's the funniest line. One of the funniest
That's
lines.
not
in the
what we're
movie.
here to do.
I
don't
know, but we're on it.
I don't know. Just
I
tell
was
me
going to
what.
make espresso.
That's right. I haven't seen that in forever. Okay. Moving on.
The
Okay.
13 stripes on the U.S. flag represent what?
13 colonies.
Very good. Very good.
It's the only 13 I know.
Who starred as Rocky Balboa?
Sylvester Stallone.
Wow. Very good.
Thank you. Thank you.
Lake of the Ozarks is located in
Missouri.
Wow.
Like I only know. Well, I was just there.
I'm impressed.
KFAV.
Okay.
99.9. St. Louis.
little plug for that radio station.
Yeah.
In which year did Neil Armstrong walk on the moon?
1969.
What color is the standard mile marker sign used?
Green.
What was the nickname of Alcatraz prison?
The Island.
The Rock.
That's correct. Yeah.
No, that was the wrestler.
No, it's
That too.
What I feel like I was set up here all of a sudden. It
I
feels
got
like
it.
a setup, like an ambush.
I got it.
Yeah, like 6 in a row. Last year you couldn't get 5 all day, the whole show.
I'm just focused, man. You
Okay.
got nothing on me.
What was the housekeeper? Who was the housekeeper in the Brady family?
Alice Nelson.
You even knew her last name. Who was she dating?
Brian Nelson. I don't know.
The meat guy.
The meat guy? What meat guy?
There was a guy delivering meat, steaks and stuff. He was always
I
hitting
don't
on
remember
her.
that. Come on.
And he wasn't he from Mel and Alice?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. They just call him the meat guy
I don't know these.
for obvious reasons.
Which newspaper owner's career inspired the film Citizen Kane?
Oh, I know that. What was his name?
William Randall.
No, Rand Hurst.
William Randolph Hearst. Yes.
He buzzed after. We had a whole thing about this last time.
Ready?
Yeah.
In the movie Interview with the Vampire.
A doll.
Yes.
A doll?
Yeah, a doll.
A doll or a dowel?
Doll.
It's a doll.
Like a porcelain doll.
Yeah.
Oh, a doll. You said a doll like you were mispronouncing Adele.
No, a doll.
I'm like, I didn't know Adele was in that movie.
What
I'm killing it, by the way, right?
You're doing fairly well.
Yeah,
He's super quiet. What
Weirdly enough.
do you mean, weirdly enough?
Okay, now we're not ain't over yet.
I'm feeling good.
Wow. All right.
A 44 amp auto mag model 180. Did I get it right? What, you don't have the answers?
I knew what you were doing.
No,
I just
you
didn't want to say
didn't.
nothing.
No, you did. You were
Look,
as quiet.
all right, wait.
You were
You
as quiet
you were-
as you
The
can.
worst
Wait.
part is you were looking down.
Right.
He wasn't paying
That was
attention.
one. That was one. But the giveaway. That's why he said you're going slow. I'm like, I'm like, well, the giveaway, the real giveaway. If you would have just said Alice, but the fact that you said Alice Nelson, I'm like, okay, we'll just play this little game.
No, you're so full of crap because you were trying.
No.
All right. So today's episode, everyone else knows, is actually called Prank. This is a prank on Dad.
Oh, okay.
There is no trivia.
Which is really a nice thing to do with Father's Day coming up, by the way.
That's a whole nother week away, mother. So just so you know, the next answer is Alfred Hitchcock. Enola Gray. Nora Gay. Long
You're
jump.
cheating and you can't get it right.
Doing your
How
best.
does that happen?
A crocodile.
How does that happen?
J.
Huh?
Francis Ford Coppola.
Oh, Coppola.
Yeah. Pinocchio.
Okay.
Dogs barking.
What was the Pinocchio question?
Carlo Codoli created which famous children's
Oh, yeah,
candy
you would have known that.
I let
Alice
you get
Nelson.
the first couple
Yeah.
on purpose. On purpose. I knew the
fact
answers.
that you don't even know the Brady Bunch.
What does that matter?
What's
The
the
whole-
Brady Bunch song?
So you know the show ends when you realize that we're pranking you.
I realized that when you said Alice
waited.
Nelson.
You waited. You were like, I've got it all on tape.
What did I said? I feel like I'm being ambushed.
But
Right after you said Alice Nelson.
Yeah, but you said nothing else.
I didn't have to say
Come
anything else because the
on.
viewers who know me know that I have a compassionate heart and that I have a soft
You're as
spot
cocky as
in
they
that
come.
heart for you. And I thought, let me make him look good for a little bit. And then the
I didn't
hammer
think
comes.
so. We were supposed to get to 20 questions. I didn't think I could make it any farther because some of these answers were so long. Like the Missouri one was really good. Then I let them have the 1969 one or whatever.
You got that.
Yeah, well, you messed up or something. Or I clicked in. I kept trying to click in early. I kept waiting to
Yeah,
click early,
Alcatraz.
and then you didn't say anything. Yeah, Alcatraz was I let him go.
Yeah.
But this one right here, what's the question for the 44 amp Auto Mag Model 180?
What kind of gun does Henry Calhoun or Callahan use to kill Mick in
No.
one sudden impact?
And I knew that I couldn't remember
44
this.
Magnum is all you have to say there.
The answer that was on his thing that he sent me 2 days ago
Mm-hmm.
was 44 amp auto. 44 amp
So
auto.
now you've just implicated Chris.
How could he not be involved in this? How did I get these?
But legally, you have implicated him now on tape, which is admissible in court
It's a prank.
when I sue your ass. And then we could say, can I call you dad? You're going to be calling somebody daddy, but it ain't going to be me. Who's your daddy now?
All right, that's going to close out this episode.
That's a good way to close out. That was fun. You guys got me at the beginning a little bit.
You won't. He'll never admit it, but
No.
you might have been curious, but you weren't thinking we were pranking you.
No, I'm
You're
telling
so
you. Look,
full of it. You're
I'm gonna
so
tell you.
full of it.
I swear, when you said Alice Nelson, what did I say? You even know her last name? That's when I knew something was up between you two because there's no way you might have known Alice. Maybe, slight chance, very minuscule chance that you knew who Alice was on the Brady Bunch. Okay, minuscule. You would never know. I watched the show and I didn't know her last name. I just knew her name was Alice.
Your full answer. I didn't write down your full answer. Your full answer was actually Alice Nelson, and then you had the actor's name.
Oh.
And I knew if
Yeah.
I said Alice Nelson and then the actor's name, this guy gets up and punches us. Because if I said it was like
I
Anna
am nonviolent.
Anna D something.
I'm nonviolent.
No. What was her? What's the actress's name?
I don't know her.
You have it in your thing. Oh, it was Anna.
I would've just
it was
known
Anna
Alice.
something.
Yeah, I would have known Alice
Yeah.
and the meat guy.
So I only wrote Alice Nelson, thinking that was safe.
That was your
Had
downfall,
just,
though.
Had I had just wrote Alice,
If you just said Alice, I would have said, "Wow, that's pretty good."
but I don't get past the gun question at all.
Yeah.
Huh?
And B. Davis is
Yeah, and B. Davis.
Yeah.
I knew if I said that,
Now, 44. Now, if you had said Alice and
Well,
then
see,
44 Magnum,
but I wrote
neither
down.
of those would have triggered anything.
I know, but I wrote down what he wrote in there. So I don't know anything. I really don't know anything about guns.
I mean, Clint Eastwood doesn't even say the whole name. He says this 44 Magnum.
Listen, I
That's all he
wrote
says.
down what it said, and the only reason I didn't do the actress name was like, there's no way I could know the character
No,
and
you
the
wouldn't know
actress's
the
name.
actress. On that note, we're going to close out this
Yep.
episode
Yep.
of Can I Call You Dad? And once again, subscribe, share. Tell all your friends. Tell all the people you know, or even people you don't know. Tell them too, because they need to know something.
Yep. And
And,
check out all the other shows on the Rise Network as well. Lunchtime Trivia.
Lunchtime
New
Trivia.
Music Row. Thank you, Chris, for being here.
Yep. New Music Row.
Yep.
Did I say that right?
Yep.
With Chris. Chris, thank you again. Yeah, that's great. And what else? We're going to do a couple of challenge shows coming up. So
We got 3-4 more shows after this.
no, we said 2 more.
We have 3-4 more shows after this.
4 more shows?
We got about 3-4 more shows after this. How many
I thought
times do I have to
was
say
two.
it?
I thought this was then 2 more. Cooking.
Well, we have you trying to fix things,
Oh, fixing. It's a 3. There's 3 more.
cooking, and pickleball.
Pickleball, which you're going to want to watch that, folks, because I guarantee you're going to be
We have
impressed with one of us.
We have body cameras coming,
Oh,
so we'll get a camera angle from each of us playing, and then camera angles from the side.
okay.
Should be interesting.
It'll be fun. It'll be fun.
It's a dumb sport,
It is a dumb sport.
but
It is.
we'll see how it goes.
So my buddy said, I did a show with a comic, and he said, you were there.
Yeah.
He said, I'm old,
But not
I'm
pickleball.
not pickleball
old.
old.
Yeah. That was,
So on that note, we'll see you soon, everybody.
yep.